Growler Model Painting. Today I'm going to show you how to paint Bloodletters, and the colours you'll need is Mechrite Red, Blood Red, Dheneb Stone, Badab Black, and this is an optional choice but Fiery Orange. The equivalents in the new paints will be in the description below. So first step, you're going to use your Mechrite Red and you're just going to base the entire model with your base coat brush, just absolutely everywhere. Remember to water it down slightly, obviously, because it's a thick foundation paint. Unless you're using the new paints, and you don't necessarily need to water them down. So you just want to get your base coat brush and just cover the whole entire model. Not being careful because it's pretty much all red anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I'll be doing 2 coats of this just so I get a nice even bottom coat over the black spray paint. And I'll show you what the next step is. So after you've done your 2 or 1 coat paint, depending on what paint you're using, your model should look something like this. So next you want to get your Badab Black, this one in a wash brush, and you just want to severely heavy coat the model. As you'd know, the Bloodletters are muscular, so the wash does fall really nicely into the muscles. So you just want to do this all over the model, really heavily, like this. So after you've washed it, it should look like this, really heavily toned down and all the muscles defined. So next you want to get your Blood Red, and you want to use a base coat brush or any brush that you're comfortable using, and you just want to cover all the light parts, ignoring all the recesses so that it still looks toned, the muscles. You can dry brush this. I do dry brush this most of the time, but I found you tend to get a better result when you brush it. Just dry brushing over the bumps on his arms and his back, as it's easier so you don't wreck the wash between the bumps. Just want to do this all over the model. When it comes to the face, I'd use a highlight, a detail brush, so that you get all the lines around his eyes and on his horns as well, especially around the mouth where the jaw lines are as well. So that's what you want to do all over, and we'll move on to the next stage. So after you've dry brushed and painted your Blood Red on, this is what it should look like. You should get a nice definition between the muscle lines there, like this. And what also I've done on the sword is I left the wash quite heavily near the end of the sword, and I've like dry brushed and faded it out to make it brighter. So what you want to do now is you want to get, this is an optional step, you can leave it like this or you could go further in with your Blood Red, but what I do is I get my Fiery Orange and a small dry brush and I just go over the bumps on the back and the arms and the legs just to give them a bit more definition. So you just want to slightly dry brush best you can, like that, just to give it a bit more defined on the high points. Also not forget the head. The best thing to do as well is also dry brush around the face, as that's a good area to capture the light on. So like this here. It's a really good area to highlight. So in the next step we'll do the tongue and the teeth and finish off the sword. So now that you finish the skin, you want to use the teeth. So you get Dheneb stone and you get a fine detail brush and you just paint every single tooth that you can. best way to get definition out of them is to wash them with the Badab black. Not forgetting to do it underneath the teeth as well. Like that. So, I'll get my brush and get my Badab black out. Not too much on your brush because you don't want to wreck the detail you've got on the face so far. You just want to drop it on like that. And you'll get the definition out. So now what you want to do with the tongue is you want to get Liche purple and you just want to paint the whole entire tongue. The equivalent paints will be in the description below if you're struggling for that. You want to paint it purple like this. Forgetting to do underneath as well. You can highlight this with the new pink horror paints or any paints like that as well, which I'll be doing later. So I'm going to use Balthasar Gold on this part of the sword here, so I just want to paint that all over. Careful not to hit the sword itself. Remember again the cracks as well, because obviously it's quite thick. So I'd suggest washing this with maybe a sepia or a brown wash. So there's that, and I'm going to layer it next once it's dry. So now what you want to do is you want to get Gehenna's Gold on your brush, and you just want to highlight the edges there. Give it a bit more definition. Like that. So it's just like highlighted slightly like that. And that's your finished model. So here's a 360-degree view of the finished model. What I've done is, as an optional step, I've used the red glaze to intensify the colours a little bit more, which I hope you can see all right here. So this is a 360-degree view. Hope you like the video, and please like and subscribe to the channel, and there should be more Warhammer videos on its way soon.